110% today, and a summoner name is so much more than just a way to identify yourself. It says something about your personality, and how players pick theirs are as varied as the names they pick.
Yeah, some pros pick them to instill fear, others pick them for luck, and some just leave it up to pure chance.
My name came from the cartoon, the Peanuts cartoon, when I was a little kid. I love dogs, and I love the cartoon as well, so Snoopy kind of just seemed to fit.
In high school, I had an afro. I was playing World of Warcraft, and I had a Tauren Druid. And I was like, okay, Aphromoo, and then just went with that.
We watched lots of Xena, the Warrior Princess, as a family, and for some reason my brother started calling me Zuna, and ever since then, about 16 years now, I've used the same tag.
I just kind of made the name. It just came out of nowhere. When I came here, my sister bought me like a stuffed animal sheep, so she's like, oh, take this with you. Okay, I'll just put it up on the monitor beside me for good luck. And so, yeah, it all just kind of happened. I don't think sheep is really like that good of a name, though.
I got my name, Cruiser the Bruiser, from football. My name's Cruz, and people would call me Bruiser every once in a while.
I had a bunch of friends, and they were all like lemon kid, strawberry kid, grape kid, every fruit possible. And then I was like, okay, I want to be kiwi kid.
I just chose something that I thought that people would like hate losing to. I wanted people to like kind of be scared in load screen.
Probably not the most interesting story. Basically, it was me slamming my hands on the keyboard, finding something that sticks. I'm not too happy with it in the end, but I stick with it.
Hey everyone, we're joined now by CLG's Aphromoo and ZionSpartan from Team Coast. Gentlemen, thanks for hanging out at the desk here before your game today. Kind of talking about summoner names. Where do you guys really get yours from? I'm going to start with you, Aphromoo, because also, why'd you let the fro go?
I got my name from high school. I had an afro. You saw the picture right there.
Yeah.
And the moo came from World of Warcraft, where I made a Tauren Druid. So I just put it together, Aphromoo, like that. And I cut off my fro because it was too much hair. Too much hair. I played basketball, and it would just like get in the way while I'm running. So,
Well, you're running.
yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Go ahead.
Zion, what about you? Is 300 your favorite movie?
No, it was actually a long time ago back when I was playing Xbox Live and I was playing Halo, so, you know, Spartans, and then I didn't really know what to make my name, so then, like, I, like, went downstairs and, like, my sister was reading this book called, like, Zion National Park, and it, like, just clicked, and I just, like, added Zion to Spartan. I'm not really, like, a Zionist or anything, I don't know. Name just kind of went together, and I just kind of had it ever since then.
Wow. I had my money down that your teacher had something to do with it. But nope.
No.
I'm broke.
I was going to say, do you miss the Xbox Live online communications? That was one of my favorite parts of Halo.
Yeah, except I was one of the 10-year-old kids whose voice was really high, so I don't really think I don't really think it was that great back then. But yeah, then I moved on to League of Legends now, so there's not really any of that voice comm.
All right, so you guys are about to play each other today. You're on opposite ends of the map. What's it kind of feel like knowing that you got ZionSpartan up top, but also Aphromoo can make plays in the bottom lane? We're going to go to both of you for this. What's it feel like when you know the bottom lane of CLG makes a huge play and you're in the top lane?
I don't know. Obviously, it's a huge morale boost when you see your teammates' lane winning, and when they die, it's like, uh-oh. But I don't really worry about it too much. I just try to focus on what we can do next to win and not, like, really, like, get bogged down on, uh-oh, bot lane's losing or bot lane's doing poorly. If they're doing great, then that's great. But if they're doing poorly, then that's when you want to try to, like, boost up their morale, because when a teammate's doing bad, the first thing they want to do is shut down. So you want to make sure that doesn't happen. So I try not to let it get to me, and I hope it doesn't get to them as well.
Right on. Aphromoo, kind of same question. We know top laners can get really big and pretty much take the game on their shoulders. What's it like being down in the bottom lane and seeing things go
for
crazy?
bottom lane, for top laners, I just hope that they don't snowball. That's pretty much it. And usually I don't see the top laner until like 20 minutes into the game. Maybe they come down for Dragon, but other than that, especially ZionSpartan, he likes to push a lot, and I just hope he's not fed as Jax.
So, Zion, you specifically, you've been getting camped a lot, especially this week. A lot of people, the junglers and mid laners, throwing a lot of ganks your way. In this next matchup, are you guys, as a team, going to do anything to handle that, or are you just going to try and take all the attention?
I think, honestly, it was just not necessarily them. I knew they put a lot of pressure on me, but I think it was just me playing poorly. I could have reacted better to the rotations and ganks coming my way. Shifter even called, Lulu's coming up. Lulu could be coming up, and I hadn't backed up in time, and that was the reason I died. So I think even though extra attention is put top, it's up to me to just play smarter and play a safer game if need be.
And, you know, Aphromoo, what does CLG look at when they play against Coast? Kind of what are the factors you guys take under consideration before going up against them?
Pretty much play standard because Coast is really good at snowballing. And as soon as they get a lead, they're really good at capitalizing and keeping the lead and making sure that your resources are dwindled down to like nothing. So really, we just want to play safe and standard and try not to give any free kills.
And you're gonna play. Oh, go ahead.
Any specific champions that you would want to use against Team Coast? Gotta get these.
There might be 5.
Maybe Karma, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. All right, guys. Well, we do want you to chime in on the conversation with our viewers. Today we are asking, what is your favorite NA LCS player summoner name and why? So up to you guys. Zion, we'll start with you first. What NA LCS player's name, or even outside? Kind of start with NA LCS though.
I think I'd have to go with I'm a Cutie Pie. He's just his name just so perfectly fits who he is and how he likes to be because he just doesn't care. And that's when I see I'm a Cutie Pie. That's just the name just fits.
They actually answered Cutie Pie for both of our questions yesterday as well on the desk for what streamer people would want to watch too. He's a very popular LCS player. What
name,
about you, Afro,
looks,
though?
play, everything.
Me, I like balls.
All right, well, thank both of you guys for your responses. And for you guys watching at home, be sure to write us your answers at LOL Esports and use the hashtag LCS. We'll be reading our favorite answers later in the show.
All right, we're just getting warmed up here. When we come back, XDG will take on Team Solo.